Hey, Dan. We are really happy to have you here and to tell your story. Um, as a little bit of background, this is Dan Quisenberry. We call him Q, or he calls himself Q, Coach Q.
We call him Coach Q.
Coach Q. He runs Brand X Nashville and is one of only 3 labs in the world, the only lab in the US, and one of our very first OG training centers. And he's also a teacher, so he's got a lot to teach all of us. So we'd love to hear your story, Dan.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for having me. Like Mickey and Jeff said, Coach Q, last name Questenberry. That kind of started being an elementary teacher with the last name Questenberry. Q is just a lot easier. Every now and then, by 4th and 5th grade, they'll say Coach Questenberry. Just they feel very official and they know the names. So I do get that. But I started back in 1999 as an elementary physical educator. And through the years, very attention to detail with fundamentals, heavy in the sports skills, as most PE teachers start out, but realizing more and more how important the fitness side of it is. And as a PE teacher, we always emphasize getting the kids physically active, but I always felt like we could do more, and specifically in fitness on teaching movement. And like any teacher that wants to better themselves, you always seek out to learn more. And then over the years, I discovered functional fitness on my own, and which led me to Jeff and Mickey with the original course, which I started in 2013. And I said, this would be so great for kids. Truly, Brand X being a movement about the movement is exactly what I was looking for. Like I said, I felt very strong in the sports skills, the educational gymnastics, rhythmic movements. But it's like we would have kids squats, we'd have kids do push-ups, we'd have them do lunges, but I felt like we could do it better. And that's what I found with Jeff and Mickey and the Brand X. And doing that enhanced my physical education program and our kids movement. I was like, well, we could even have a broader impact and help more in the community. And being a member at the time of a local functional fitness gym, I was like, it'd be great to start a kid program. So in 2014, we started as one of the original kid programs and transitioned into a full-time Brand X training center maybe a year or 2 later, implementing the full Brand X method. But my thing is, like I said, I love the way Brand X breaks it down. You have a lot of people that try to teach movements or teach people just how to squat, and they want to get to the weight, and they want to teach them how to bench and right to the bench. But I love the way Brand X teaches motor patterns first and foremost, and then the movement patterns. And you see the light bulb come on in kids, and I'm speaking more training center now, when they say, oh, I understand what scap retraction is and how to pull my shoulders back on a bench, or how to apply that to picking something up in a deadlift, or what it means to externally rotate their femur and how that carries over in the lunge and the squat and the deadlift. And teaching those essential motor patterns first and foremost, and the movement patterns when they're ready to be loaded with a barbell or kettlebell, whatever it may be. It's such a smooth, easy transition. And it's really amazing. And I tell Jeff and Mickey all the time, and I need to start recording some of the kids' stories. It's incredible to hear them say it from their standpoint. And they come to me and they talk about what they see from some of their peers or classmates, and they're like, you can tell my buddy, they don't even know what bracing is or how to brace their core before they do a movement. And it's just amazing the education that we receive through Brand X, that's now like in the kids. My own kids send me stuff via social media, and they'll break down 5 things wrong with a movement. And I'm not saying that to be negative of other people, but I'm saying how cool it is that they understand what they're doing. They understand the intent of the movement. They understand what they're trying to do, which keeps them safe, keeps them healthy, and gets them really strong.